You digging me? Hey, hey, hey. Y'all know they'll start these things without you, and it doesn't give you something to let you know that it's, you know, that is on and popping. Latrice, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Gospel Glam, hey, how you doing? Y'all here with me in the Bat Cave tonight. I'm trying to get some stuff done, and we're gonna have some conversation while it's getting done. Tamika, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Larry, hey, how you doing? I am. Thanks for asking, Tamika. I am. I'm doing well. We're gonna get some things started up in here because don't forget to hit that like. Thank you, Latrice. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The boat lady is clowning. When is she not clowning? That's what I'm saying. When is she not clowning? I mean, is there ever a time? Um, you know, that's why we're thirsty. That's exactly why part of the reason why we're thirsty. Some people woke up thirsty. They were born that way. You know. Other folks, well, y'all gonna have to figure that one out. Right. Always. Every day. All the time. All the time. So while we do this, I told you guys that I was like in between two locations, right? So we're at the Bat Cave. And what I'm trying to do right now is I got to try to minimize, right? I got to try to operate in the space in which I was given. So while I'm trying to operate in this space, hey, butterflyness, while I'm trying to operate in this space, we're going to have a little chit chat about all the thirstiness that is going on and what we call these YouTube streets because the thirst is real out here in these streets. So, we're gonna get a little conversation going on about this thing because just when you thought it was safe, I lost all my religion. Speaking negative about that, that's what I felt like. The thing is, for some people, it doesn't matter what you do. You can never make them happy. If they didn't have anything to do with something, if their name isn't brought up, if they're not getting credit, if they're not getting kudos or whatever for it, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. Everything is wrong with it. And, you know, well, I tried to tell you to do it this way and you wouldn't listen. If you would have put my name on it, then it would have came out this way. But no, no. Y'all know that's how people operate. That's what we do. That's what we do. Like we don't know no better, right? We don't know no better. So I don't, it's been like this since the beginning of time from last year. Hey, it is what it is. The people that participated, the people that participated via social media, please don't let anybody get all up in your space and try to sway you from anything. Um, they all need the content. They gotta make up something. Coke Zero, you know what it is, Latrice. If they had so much pull, why haven't they done anything about? This is something that Listen, I try to stay out of the buffet, but this stuff has been going on for a while. Sometimes you just got to let people see things for themselves. When I tell you the craziness is real in these streets, the craziness is real. And in order to keep people from looking at your crazy, you have to find a way to take the attention off yourself and put it on somebody else. So you do that by calling other people out, calling them names. You have to use other people for your commentary because you don't have any commentary. Other people are your commentary. And there is a sick obsession that is going on. There are a lot of sick obsessions when it involves this particular case and this man that is involved in this case. And that's a little scary to me because if you have fans, hey Lulu, um, or supporters that are this psycho, I can only imagine what bro was dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Because all this mess right here, this stuff right here, listen, a hot, ghetto, bona fide, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs mess. You hear me? It's a mess. I'm praying now. Away from the it's hard to stay away from the negativity, Tamika. It's a good thing, if you can, but it's hard because you don't have to come to the negativity. The negativity will find you. Now, I'm just scared to the point I want to cry, and now we will be split yet again because people can't get along. I'm so upset. Well, the thing is, Keisha, and I hate to see that, but the thing is, what the problem is a lot of stuff has been going on for a long time, and nobody wanted to call things out. You have people that are called certain people out, but they won't call other people out. And I don't know if it's out of fear, um, retribution. Like I don't know. They're worried about what's going to be put out about them, whatever the case is. But people just been seeing stuff and hasn't they haven't been saying anything. They'll say stuff to the people that they feel aren't going to curse them out or go after them all hard. But for the people that they really need to say something to, crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp. Now I know the crickets don't sound like that, but y'all know where I'm going with this. So what you have is a buildup. You got a buildup of foolishness. And for me, um, it's almost like a learning experience for some because whenever stuff was being put out, and I use myself as an example, I won't talk about nobody else. Whenever stuff was being put out about me, lie after lie after lie after lie, I mean, some of the stuff I couldn't even get mad. It was so outlandish, I couldn't even get mad about it. And people were sitting there and they would believe it. They start repeating the mess. And I'm like, I ain't got time to fuss with these people. Like, whatever. If you know me, you know better. Okay, so when you get put in a situation where the lies are being told on you, now you understand how easy it is for some people to just go and grab a lie out of the sky and get it popping. I mean, this is what compulsive liars are made of. Some of the stuff that y'all know good and well it wasn't true. Y'all know good and well it's not true. But who's calling it out? You got folks like, who gonna check me, boo? Who's calling it out? Okay? For the people that participated in the stuff this past weekend, y'all know what it was. Y'all know what it was. Y'all know. And I'm not going back and forth with nobody, I'm telling you. But since my name is always mentioned, I just feel like I might as well say something. I mean, you're building content off my name, I might as well say something. Um, every place that we ate at, with the exception of Subway, on Friday nights, every place that we ate at, we dined in. So if somebody told y'all that nothing was open, I mean, every place we ate at, we dined in. Okay, we went shopping. We did several things. Nothing was closed. Nothing was closed. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna go and try to dispel everything that was said because y'all know none of us are slow. None of us. None of us. And the fact that there's always an issue whenever somebody does something and right, Latrice, right. And y'all saw us go in the subway, and the people, they didn't even have tables like that on the inside. The tables were set up on the outside, and people were out there. And remember, I showed y'all the dog, big white thing that was out there. That's why we didn't sit out there and eat, truth be told. So that kind of stuff, stop it. Stop it. Hey James, how you doing? How you doing? Um, when someone always finds fault in what somebody else is doing, let me get in coach mode for a minute. That means you got your own personal issues that you have not dealt with. You are dealing with some insecurities that need to be addressed. Otherwise, you will be confident enough in yourself to give people, if they do a good job, you give them a darn pat on the back. Say you did a good job. Say, you know what? Wish I could have been there. Hopefully, I'll be able to make the next one or participate in whatever else you may have going on. To sit there. No, I'm Keisha, I'm talking about everything in general, and she's not exempt. To sit there and the only thing that you really came to do, like you have nothing else to do but to call people names, call them out of their names, talk about who's this is better than this, who's that is better than that. Yeah, that's just a bunch of mess. That's a bunch of mess. But that's what people like. That's exactly what people like. Keisha, I can't do nothing with it because I done been lied on enough, girl. I done been lied on enough. And the stuff that has happened just with this YouTube stuff, this stuff don't happen to me in real life. You know, it don't happen to me in real life because people that know me know that I get with your behind real quick. When it comes to this YouTube stuff, I have to be careful. YouTube is international. So I have to make sure I handle myself accordingly. So the wrong things won't get back to the wrong people. But this stuff right here, you can't tell grown folks what to do. That's one thing that all of us know at this point. We all know. Hey, Cecilia and me, Bree, how you doing? You can't tell grown folks what to do. You can't tell grown folks or make grown folks tell the truth. They gonna do and say whatever the flip they want to do and say. You can't make grown people stop believing lies. Butterfly is there. It is right there. Only Jesus. 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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey, Miss Eva, how you doing? So that's one of those. I don't know. I'm just hoping that the people that were feeling some type of, if you were feeling good vibes and you felt motivated or whatever, don't let the buffoonery demotivate you, have you unmotivated. You know what I'm saying? Because that's mm, 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 mm. The shenanigans, Lord, the shenanigans. Jesus, the shenanigans. And guys, y'all know it would be even bigger than this if some of us chose to go ahead and participate in it. Adrena, hey, how you doing? Some of us, me, I consciously chose not to get caught up in the buffoonery. Now, if I chose to get caught up in it, it would be even bigger. If other people decided to respond to everything, it would be even bigger because some people will not stop. There's something going on up here that ain't quite right, if you understand what I mean. Hey, Cherry, how you doing? Something ain't quite right. Like that loaf of bread is short of a couple slices, if you understand what I'm saying. Few slices missing. Just just a just a few. Now I don't know if something else happened today. Did something else happen that I'm not aware of? I'm not sure. Did something else happen? Because I might have missed something. I might have missed something. Let me move some stuff around. Did something else happen on the as the tube turns? Did something else go on? Oh, we got the same daily shenanigans going on. Oh Lord, thank you, James. Thank you. It's something different going on. It's crazy because the only ones talking is the ones that's not doing nothing. So whatever they're talking about. TJ, you better say that. You better say that. That's the truth if it has ever been told. That is the truth if it has ever been told. Okay? At some point, you're going to have to leave people alone. At some point, you're going to have to realize that you're too darn grown, too old to be caught up in all this mess. I didn't have this type of drama in high school. I didn't have this in elementary school. You hear me? I stayed out the way, avoided drama. If you were about that drama life, I ain't have nothing to do with it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm keeping it that way. You can have all the buffale, keep that to yourself. I want no parts of that. I want no parts of the shenanigans. None. But while we're talking about thirst, and I'm gonna move my camera in here so I can keep doing what I'm doing. While we're talking about thirst and how thirsty some folks can be, we have to understand where that thirst is coming from and how we as a people tend to quench that thirst. You know what I'm saying? We feed it. We feed it. Now, if you let that monster thirst to death, you might have a whole other situation. You heard me? Sometimes you got to starve that thing. You got to starve it. You got to starve it. Y'all bear with me while I get this thing set up so it won't be flying all over the place. Okay. But yeah, you got to starve that thing. That's what we have to do. We got to learn how to starve that thing. And when you starve it, you can't let it like guilt trip you into, giving it more energy, You can't let it wear you down. Starve that monster. Miss Denise went off on somebody. Luciana, hey, hey, hey. I wanted to step in unity and I won't unless they pull it together. Send my donation, but I will not support you. I'm done keeping up with all the drama with these small personal beefs these people do for views, wasting people's time and energy. People out here dying left and right. Also, I realize YouTube bad. Oh, YouTube validation. That is what the thirst is all about. Thirst. Thirst. That's what it's all about. The validation is real. Y'all see, I'm sitting up here. I got paint on my hands. Oh, girl, being in here working. Being in here working. So have so much malice in her heart towards people who support Kev like she's been around him his whole life. Wasn't she gone before all this stuff started? These people must have been bullied in school or lame in real life. Larry, I won't say bipolar. I would definitely say a personality disorder. I wouldn't say it was bipolar. Um, I think that there is definitely some narcissism there. Um, definitely some narcissistic behaviors, but you see that a lot, and YouTube tends to bring that out in people too. Um, and a lot of times when people can't get their rocks off or can't get that validation at home or from the people around them, then they turn to YouTube and they get all the validation that they need, and we give it to them. So I don't know. What I do know is that some people tend to go at the people that they feel threatened by, whether that threat is real or not. I can tell you for me, my name has been mentioned a lot, and I never had a conversation with the person. Like we hadn't exchanged anything. We haven't exchanged the same air. Um, we haven't exchanged anything. That's all I can tell you. Um, but yet, things go on. And as long as people like it and continue to respond to it in the way that the people need them to respond, they're gonna keep on doing it. But the thirst is real. The thirst out here, the need to be liked, the need to feel like you belong to something, the need to feel like you are in control of a group of people. Let me tell you something. Just because, and I'm gonna clap on this one for y'all, okay? Just because you have followers on your page, that does not make you anybody's master. Period. Slave days been over. Okay? Oppression, we fighting the mess out of that. Y'all better not let these people pull y'all back into that stuff. That's what these movements are for right now. You don't run nobody. Stop letting people run you. These folks don't know you. And if you wouldn't let anybody shoot that mess to you in real life, why you letting them shoot that mess to you on YouTube? Social media. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. If I wouldn't pay you no attention in real life, you for darn sure ain't getting my attention on here. Like what I look like. What you look like. You know? But the thirst is real. The thirst is real. And all I can tell you is this. Don't let my southern charm fool you. It's just like somebody came on one of my posts the other day and they were like, oh man, you can tell that Doc ain't from a big city. You can tell she from North Carolina. Let me correct you 1 second. I'm from South Carolina. Just saying. Now, you can tell she from North Carolina hadn't been to a big city walking around speaking to everybody. What the flip you mean? That's called Southern hospitality. We speak. Now you can speak back or not speak back. We speak. Don't be walking around here acting like you know me. Come on now. She walking around here speaking to everybody and looking up at the buildings, at the tall buildings. What you mean? The year that I have been through, I take advantage and I am aware of all of my surroundings at all times because I understand that at any given moment, those things can be taken away. They fade away. But the biggest part of that comment was we rob people. You do like we rob tourists like you in New York. Press pause 1 second. Ho. Ho. Press pause 1 second. Cause now you got the game twisted. Let me get my phone situation together. Don't let my southern hospitality. Don't let this southern drawl. Don't let my willingness and my ability to maintain calm in these social media streets have you get the game all twisted. And this is what I told that person. I done traveled several places in this world. I never had, I never had to worry about somebody running up on me. I don't care if I got tourists written on my shirt. And as far as New York City, no offense to anybody from New York, stop acting like New York is the biggest city. You better go on and sit down somewhere. You better go on and sit down. But all this extra, that's why you better check my background. Because this girl right here is 100% accurate. My accuracy is 100% on point. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't let the smile fool you. I choose not to attack. I choose not to get caught up in the buffale. Everybody wanting to go and try to put my business out there. Well, if you put my business out there, then you know what I'm about. I don't have to talk about being about no life. I'm good with mine. Trust me. I'm just saying. But I tell you whatever I got to tell you and give you a nice little bless your heart after it and keep on pushing. Because it got to be real serious for me to even want to take it there with you. The YouTube battle is not enough. But just putting the stuff out there, like you think I'm like some little crazy broad or something, just walking around. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. So off that 1 second, let me get your comments and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing real quick. Um, I won't be quenching. I don't have the energy and I have my own mind. Dr. Freeman over here. By positivity are now divided. Huh? Wait a minute. Who's divided? Are you talking about Trent and Deboski and Tyson? One Papoose had a good live and she checked the file lady. Oh, I saw it. And I was tickled to death. I was too tickled. I was too tickled. Um, I was raised to speak. Right, sincerely, Bree. I was too. I was too. I don't know what all this other. It's like sometimes people just need to have they gotta say something. It don't matter what that something is. They just gotta say something. Um, yes, they did, but they separate themselves from protests. We need them together. Pay more attention to what's going on. There is a division. I don't know why. But they're not rocking with each other. I raised my kids to speak, and when they're Lord, I speak back loudly, hi baby. That's right. We do the same thing. They act like they don't hear you. Hey, how you doing? They keep on. I said, hey, how you doing? You doing all right? Mm-hmm. Just because you having a bad day, you ain't messing up my day. Gospel glam. You know what it is. You know about the biker girls. We stay ready. If you stay ready, you won't ever have to get ready. I'm from Harlem and we speak. That's the way I was raised. Thank you, Sherry. I don't know where that mess came from. I know people say down south everybody speak, and it may be true, but I know some mean folks that won't speak to you. I don't care where you they ain't speaking. And it is what it is. I say that because I watched two lives that said exactly what it is. And I hope it gets fixed. That's what Keisha 3 is saying. Um, I'll have to check into that because I haven't seen anything like that for me to speak on that. Um, I'm hoping that it's a misunderstanding and that it can just just be resolved. And a lot of things can be resolved if we choose not to let things linger on. But if we let those egos get in the way, and that's what happens a lot of times. YouTube will mess you up. For some people, YouTube will F you up with a capital F. And you get caught up in all this stuff, and man, listen, you know, you know. For the person who says something about you speaking must be one of them that ignore those. They got to be. I was like, where did this come from? So real quick, commercial break. So in the back cave. So I'm having to like um find a way to get the stuff that I want to all fit in a smaller space. So nice house, you know. It dang ain't me to do that. Nice house. But oh that was so crazy. I did not mean to do that. But no space. Hey K Nicole, how you doing? How you doing? Appreciate it, appreciate it. Um going on with the Trenton Bushy side. I mean, I can talk to folks, but I try not to get in other people's mess like that because when you don't know the backstory, you have to be careful. Um, you have to be careful with stuff like that. I'll try to see what's going on. I do forget that people grown as heck. Right? The focus of narratives to impact. I'm telling y'all, it's real. It's real. Um, and people wonder, like, when we go places, like I stay out the way, and I try to keep I'm gonna say the girls. I try to keep them out the way as well, and a lot of people get upset about that, but it's to keep folks from getting involved in the shenanigans. Um, and some people don't understand that, and it's a lot. It's it's really a lot. But real quick, so let me tell you what I did. So I'm doing this laundry room, right? And I didn't have, I mean, it's a decent size, but I didn't have room to do like my folding and all that stuff. So, and I'm not gonna take this off. I'm just gonna do it like this. So, hey Lisa, how you doing? So I'm a person that's big on putting furniture together. I love putting furniture together. So I ordered this high top table online so I would have something to fold my clothes on. And it was just a natural piece of wood, just like that ruler right there. It was just a natural piece of wood. Now, of course, for those of you that know me, you should know by now what my favorite color is. Okay, turquoise, teal, all things close to turquoise and teal. That's what my favorite color is. So, um, I did this table. I put it together, I think Monday or Tuesday, and I did the painting on it yesterday. Um, and I'm gonna take this down for a minute because sometimes you got to get your mind off the foolishness. So, yeah. So still didn't really have any storage stuff. So I just went and got a little cheap rack from Walmart. And of course, I got to make it teal. That's what we do. Um, but this, as you can see, there's no linen closet. Absolutely no linen closet. So I had to make one. Yeah, you guessed it. You see that color? So what I am having to do right now, because I was straight lazy, y'all know this fake wood, it does not operate like real wood. You gotta prepare it, you gotta prep it, you gotta get it ready. I didn't do that. I was trying to be fast because what I said was this is temporary, so I don't have to do what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, that's my color. So let me get back. So as you can see, I've had to strip this down. So when you guys hear me sanding, that's what I'm sanding down. You see the rest of it? It has that color. Now I'm gonna have to take that back off because if I don't, I'll probably be peeling it off next week or next month because I didn't do it right in the first darn place. Um, Little storage options. I just got some little baskets from Walmart. Um, and put those up so I can store some stuff. And I'm gonna put some on this side over here too. Sorry about that, y'all. So I have some more storage options. And like this is just the stuff that I do. Now let me put my phone back real quick so we can get back to the business. Oh shoot, did I break that? Hold up. Okay. So I can get back to the business. I said hello, Lisa. Lisa mean, y'all. No, I'm playing. um, so yeah. So I'm gonna turn this way. Um, so y'all can see what I mean when I say I'm being lazy. That's right, HGTV. HGTV. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Oh, so I took the little cheap handles off too, so it wouldn't look because I actually got this from Walmart, right? And I just got them and I stacked them. And I took the handles off. So this is the little handle that came on, a little cheap handle. And I actually replaced those handles with these handles. So it'll look a bit more nicer. I won't just look like like I just pulled it from Walmart, which I did. Yes, I love Wally World. Yes, I do. But so like I said, I got this white side over here because I already took the stuff off of this side, leaving the stuff on the door. But what I want you guys to see is this is what happens if you don't prep properly. And again, I'm being lazy because as you can see, linen is still in here. No, I have not taken it back out. That's called laziness. So I'm going to pick a spot. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me try to turn this some more so y'all can see this thing. A hot mess, I tell you. A hot ghetto mess. Um, Hold up. Okay. So you see how easily that like chip right there? Now watch this. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, and because of the material that this is made out of, look at what this paint does. Y'all see that? Look like something out of a horror movie, right? I can just peel that right on off. This cabinet should not be a peel and paint. Do y'all see that? Like a pair of underwear on it. These are not underwear, okay? Just in case somebody tuning in now. So That's why I'm taking this back off. Now, somebody else would have saw it, they probably would have been like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute," and I would have been sitting there like, whatever. Um, so I'm just gonna do like Spike Lee and do the right thing, and just go on ahead and make sure it's right, cause I don't need no problems. I don't. While I got the energy right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right. Know what I'm talking about? Now, back to the folks with the shenanigans. Let me back this up so I won't be all on my forehead and stuff. We have to get to the place where we stop allowing our egos to dictate how we operate and how we run things. You can never let your head get too big in this YouTube world, and you shouldn't. Girly girl, it's actually an acrylic latex enamel. And like I said, it's the same thing I use on this table back here too. But because I can't, y'all see, it's the material is like this is like particle board underneath, and it's real shiny and all that stuff. And I knew I wasn't supposed to do it from the beginning. Like I said, I was honestly just being lazy. And I said, well, let me see how it work out. Um, so I knew I was gonna have to do some extra work. It is what it is. So, but that's a oh Lord, it's a it's like a semi gloss, and like it came out really good actually, and it's an ocean blue. That's the colors, ocean blue. Um, and I actually got it from Ollie's on sale for $6. So I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. So I have some in the stash. You know. But and dealing with this whole situation, one thing that I have learned is that people are going to do what they want to do. And just when stuff starts making sense to you, or you try to make sense out of something, then it'll be something else that makes absolutely no sense because, certain people don't like calm, they don't like peace, they don't like for things to be what they feel are at a standstill. Um, and then some people just mean, some people just evil. They don't know. I don't know what part of hell done came up in them. Um, and some people are just envious of other people, and they can't seem to get that out of their heart. And it's like it's deep. And when you find yourself coming after people or disliking people that you don't know for no reason, you have um you have girly girl, this won't hold flat either. It won't hold flat. I put a little patch of flat on here, but this is so slick that you have to sand it down. Um I put flat and I put a primer on here, but it's just too smooth. It's too smooth. It ain't built for this. It's actually, y'all know these things they're not supposed to be painted. You see it, I mean it's shining. You see it. Shining, 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 shining. Um, but some folks are just girl, I'm gonna have to team up with you. Seem like you about that renovating life too, girl. I like it. I like it. But some people are they're just envious of other people. And one thing that my mom always taught us is that envy, the black folks like to call everything a different type of spirit. And my mom always told us to be careful of people that have envious spirits, because those spirits are serious. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times, and this is something that coaching can't, it won't even, some things we can't touch, because with some people a lot of things are spiritual, so they don't even see what they're doing. And because they don't, they're under the impression that they're the ones that are always under the attack, when they're actually the ones that are doing the attacking. And whenever that stuff comes back on them, they can't take it. They can't take it. And we see that a lot. And those are also characteristics of narcissism. That's one of the characteristics of narcissism. Um, you do things, you hurt people, you harm people. And y'all saw the video from before. You have little to no disregard, sympathy, or empathy for other people's situations. You go out of your way to try to make people feel bad, look bad. Um, and you're always the smartest crayon in the box. You know what I'm saying? You are the brightest color in the box. If it weren't for you, there would be no Crayola. At least that's what your mind told you. If it wasn't for you, there would not be any Crayola. Um, can't think of the other name brands, but that's what it is. And again, it just goes back to people being thirsty. People are thirsty for attention. People are thirsty for attention. People are thirsty for the limelight. People are thirsty to be liked. They're thirsty to be loved. And girl, you hit the nail on the head. That is what a bully is made of. So to see this person as an adult, oh my God, I bet you they were hell on wheels as a child. I mentioned this before, but I don't know how many of y'all young folks used to watch Little House on the Prairie. And they had that girl that was always picking on Laura. Um, what was her name? Dang, I think her Nelly. That's it, Nelly. There you go, Ed. How you doing? Just mean for no reason at all, and felt like just because her little family, I think they owned a little local store or whatever, so they were supposed to be the like the upper folks, the upper echelon, like the haves and the have-nots. So, me, Brie, I lost you. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You know. And so she always found a way, always picking for no reason, just picking at Laura. Now the first thing was, we know she was upset because Laura was cute. Okay, Lauren, she was cute. And that little girl, as mean as she was, her face stayed in that same frown that she had. It stayed in that same position 24/7. So she walked around every day like she was frowning. Y'all see my thing, my temper jump. I can't even hold it like that. And she just walked around like that. Mush face. Y'all know the old folks say you better stop holding your face like that. It's gonna get stuck like that. They would tell them the truth. True story. True story. Well, what we see now, people, is what these young bullies look like as adults. We are seeing them as adults. And it's not a cute picture. It's not cute. Don't let nobody lie to you. That mess ain't cute. This is not the time to lie and tell somebody it's cute. No, it is not cute. Darn it. Now I'm going to say, all these folks that are sitting around here and still letting people get them caught up in the foolishness. Y'all, if you want to go out and raise your voice about injustices and things of the sort, let me first say this. You don't need nobody else to do that. I'm just going to you don't need nobody else to do that. If you want to do it, go and organize something yourself. Not taking anything else away from anybody else, but if you want to make sure that there's no drama or confusion involved, do it yourself. And then you have some control over the people that are involved and the type of outcome that you get. Just do it yourself, you know? And surround yourself with like-minded people that want the same outcome that you want. Because at the end of the day, anybody that's looking at this situation with a realistic lens knows that whenever you bring confusion to a situation, it only makes the thing that you're fighting for look worse. You understand what I'm saying? It's giving people a reason to continue doing whatever it is they're doing. And you are participating in that. You donating to the cause. Hey, if y'all like it, I love it. You know. But seriously, if you want to do something and you don't want all the stuff attached, and you know, get yourself with some like-minded people that are really trying to make things happen. And you don't have to depend on anybody else to do, you know, to do that stuff. And if you see folks doing stuff and you like the way that they move when they do it, then that's who you gravitate towards. If you see people doing stuff and you questioning the movements, of it all, then that might be somebody or something you want to stay away from. I'm just saying. Um, I always say we were all blessed with that gift of discernment. Use it. No pun intended, but people who are ugly on the inside out be the only ones who have problems with other people. Ooh, nothing fazed me. My God, my God. It's the truth. It's the truth. Listen, come on. If you messy on the inside, best believe you're going to be messy on the outside too. I don't care how much you try to dress it up. You can put lipstick on it. You can put a little mascara on it. Little foundation. Maybe it's Maybelline. You still got that same ugly inside that you had before you put all that stuff on. This ain't about covering up something. It's not enough to cover it up. You got to fix it. You gotta fix it. I'm gonna check y'all age on this thing right here again for the folks that used to watch Sesame Street. There was a man and his wife on there. His name was Henry. Her name was Lila. And they sing this song. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Lila, dear Lila. There's a hole in the bucket. There lies a hole. And she responded, well, fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Well, fix it, dear Henry, fix it. In other words, stop telling me about the darn hole and fix the hole. Because if you don't fix the hole, you're going to walk around with that same leaky bucket. Okay? I don't care how fast you run with it. I don't care if you hold it to the left and try to, keep the water from going to. At some point, the water gonna run over. It don't matter what you do. At the end of the day, you still got that same busted up bucket that you had until you decide to fix it. So all this ugliness that we have on the inside, until somebody decides to fix it or say enough is a mother flipping enough, then the stuff is going to continue to take place because it is rewarded. It is rewarded. And when we get rewarded for behavior, we tend to repeat said behavior until it is no longer rewarded, or until we decide, you know what, this is not giving me my desired result. I don't like the way that this is looking, so I think I need to do something different. Sometimes you have to force change by eliminating yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Ricky Smiley. Well, I wasn't the YouTube video. I think the show was from today, and they were talking about the situation with Tamar, and they had a counselor on there. I don't know if it was from today or yesterday, um, but somebody asked a question, and they were saying, "What do you do if someone that's close to you has a problem, and you know that they have a problem, but they don't want to admit that they have a problem?" Let me tell you something. We say things to make people feel better, but if somebody's walking around and they got a real problem, like some real issues, they know because enough people done told them. Now, whether or not they want to accept it, that's a different story. But don't let nobody fool you. But we'll sit here and we make excuses for people. I've done it myself. Don't get it twisted. I ain't just talking about y'all, I'm talking about me too. We'll make excuses for people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, just look over that. That's just them. That's just who they are. That's just a bunch of bull. You hear me? That's just a bunch of bull. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's what's wrong with a lot of people now, especially a lot of kids. They did stuff and parents thought it was cute. They didn't correct the behavior. Now they got a whole mess on their hands. You got a whole mess. And all that stuff that you thought was cute when they were younger, it's not cute anymore when they start embarrassing your behind in public. Are you being held accountable for their actions that you chose not to address when they were younger? Oh, it's not cute then. It's not cute. Ah, shoot. So it's time to stand up. And the one thing that I don't want to see, and I'm not saying that this is happening now, so I don't want anybody trying to come for me, but I don't want the stuff with these rallies and stuff like that to become a competition. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing right now. Oh, my such and such was better than yours. Oh, I had more people than you. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the head person in charge right now, wanting to compare every darn thing. Oh, my such and such was better than yours. We had 50,000 people and want, 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 want. That's not what we need. That is not what we need. That is so unnecessary. Millionaire, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It is. I think it is, Latrice. I think it is. Um, and what it's gonna do and what a lot of people are overlooking, and I'm like, I don't know if it's being overlooked intentionally or if that's the sole purpose. But at the end of the day, all this confusion and stuff, this ends up hurting him at the end of the day because it solidifies what's being said about the people that he is or has been allegedly in contact with, you know. So it makes it seem like, they were right all along. Like we told you. We told you. If only facelifts were free, we'd all get along. Oh Lord. I gotta go catch up. I missed that. Oh my. My. Or if you don't see the result that you want from other people, be courageous and do it yourself. Oh, saying if you want something done, man, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. And that's how I operate. I'd rather just go ahead and do something myself first. And I know that might not be the best thing to do, but shoot, if I jack it up, then it's on me. I don't have nobody to blame but me. That's just how I operate. I'm just saying. Blame it on me. It's my fault. I can't blame nobody else for my mess up but me. Who did it? You did it. So, but that's the thing. I think a lot of people have been conditioned to believe that only certain people can do certain things, and they don't have the ability to do those things. And the same way that Papoose got out there and made some stuff happen, you can do the same thing. She didn't think she could do it either. But y'all saw what happened. She didn't think she could do it either. One thing I would say whenever you're doing this stuff, you got to bring other people on board to make certain things, successful. But in everything that you do, be mindful about who and what you align yourself with and make sure that y'all are standing for the same thing. Y'all don't have to have all the same thoughts. Y'all don't have to be like twins or whatever, but make sure that you stand for the same thing, that you're fighting for a similar cause. Um, Shoot, let me take this a step further too on YouTube. Be mindful about getting involved in other people's battles. I see so many people making enemies on here, and getting involved in stuff that they should have never been in because they jump in on someone else's fight. Think about that. The way I'm thinking, like, dang, I got my own problem. Oh my. You want me to jump in on this YouTube battle? Like this fake. I have to say, like the kids say, this fake. This is fake. We got stuff going on in real life. People are dealing with real situations. Everybody has some type of situation or demon or whatever that they're dealing with. And some folks act like things are like all about YouTube. They eat, sleep, it. YouTube. It made me think about something that somebody said to me last year because they didn't like the way that I was saying stuff. And I said, well, I got to keep my job. That person said, well, if you're a real fan, I'm so tired of that real fan stuff. Get out of my face with that. If you're a real fan, then you'll quit your job. Girl, bye. I said, get that mess on up out of here. You better quit playing. Quit yours first and tell me how that worked out for you. But it goes back to the thirst, right? It goes back to the thirst. I just sit here sometimes and I'm seeing just some obsessive behaviors, and I'm telling you, it's scary. I'm like, I don't ever want anybody, not any, I don't ever want anybody obsessing over me the way that these folks are obsessing. Don't obsess over me. I'd rather you hate me, child. Hate me. Don't. Mm-mm. Hate me. I'm telling you, in this situation, loving me is wrong. And I want you to be right. So leave me alone. Don't obsess over me. Because, ooh, some of this stuff that I'm saying, oh my. From people calling saying that they got 15-year relationships with folks and our doc, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's not in his right mind right now. Y'all crazy. Not y'all. I'm talking about them and those. Hopefully you don't fall in one of those categories. But that's what I'm saying. Just a bunch of obsessed folks. And it's not just women. We got men too. That's what makes it scary. I'm like, well, dang. You know, the thirst is real. I've never seen so many. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Woohoo. Woo, 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 woohoo. I'm over here. You see me? It's a lot. And the ones that are obsessing like that are the crazy ones. They're the ones that be coming at the people all kind of crazy, you know. Whoop whoop. Hey, hey, Robert. Whoop 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 whoop. A hot mess. It's a hot mess. I'm like, yo, oh my, Jesus, be a fence, a gate, a whole building. Have your way, cause some of this stuff is crazy. It is crazy. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Whew. Take it away. Take it away. So I feel sometimes that he may feel like he got a little break from some folks, and I know that that may sound crazy, but it's almost depressing to see how people spread continual confusion for no reason at all, Ed. Yeah, no reason at all. The only reason is I woke up like this. Like that's the only reason. That's the only reason. I woke up like this. That's it. That's it. I'm miserable in my life and I want everybody to feel the same way that I'm feeling. I want to share the love. I want to share the love, darn it. Well, that's one gift you need to keep to yourself. Keep that to yourself. Mm-mm. But that's what happens. Like I said, and a lot of people thrive off that. They love it. They love it. They like it. They love it. They want some more of it. I mean, just, oh my. Mm. I can't imagine what it feels like to wake up every day and be angry and miserable. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Why is it good? What you mad about? I didn't feel like waking up. Do you want to wake up? Yeah. You don't? How you doing? How you think I'm doing? I don't know. That's why I asked. Like, oh my gosh. Let me see who I'm going to go on the internet and pick on today. I can't. It's too many good things that are actually going on in this world. We are blessed to be alive right now during this pandemic. You heard me? And to sit around here, ah, I want to punch in your face. Oh, y'all see, I just got paint on my dress. I want to punch in the face. For what? What did I do? You're breathing. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to make light of it because it's sad. Because it's like, it's sad. It's just sad. I'm like, man, it must suck to be you. Every day? Every day? Like, you don't have no good days? None? None. You don't have no good days. And nobody's right except you? For real? Nobody? Not even God? Nobody? You know? So he not the one that's gonna lead me through the green pastures. It was you all along. Dang, say word. But the thing is, you're miserable like that, but then you want to be the leader of everything. I don't know about y'all. I ain't trying to follow no angry people. Lead me straight to hell. He ain't gonna lead me beside the still waters. You're gonna lead me straight to hell. You can have that. I'm just saying, you know, if you want positive things to happen, then you operate in a manner for those positive things to happen. You're not just gonna go and be out negative the whole time and then think that when you're ready for stuff to go your way, it's gonna come out the way that you want it to go. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. You got to put some sweat equity into this thing. Yeah, you got to put some sweat equity in it. That's all I'm saying. Because all this mess right here is for the birds. It's for the birds. And they've been chirping away, Lord. I guess I should have told y'all what I'm using to get this paint off my clothes. But yeah, they're just chirping away. They are just chirping away. So if you're going to do something, then make sure that you're doing things with good intent. Um, if you're going to follow somebody, make sure you know what and who you are following. If someone shows you or tells you who they are, believe them. Don't wait for them to give a rebuttal about who they claim to be. You said what you said. Darn it. If you see that the thirst is real, if you got one, just the slightest inclination that the thirst is real, run. Run. People say they do anything for clout, they do anything for a sip. Lord have mercy. They do anything for a sip. And that's what we have in these YouTube streets. People rather team up for something negative than team up for something positive. Whenever you speak on something positive, that's not what people want to hear. Listen, they'll get off your channel so fast. I ain't even look up. I bet you 5 just jumped off right then. Jumped. They jumped. They said, now watch me, you. All right. If you need a distraction from your day to day, to have some control over that distraction. You know what I'm saying? Don't let any old thing distract you from what you're doing. Sometimes distractions can be a positive thing, sometimes distractions can be your worst enemy. You have to make that choice. And if you happen to be the distraction, it's never too late. It's never too late to do the right thing. Just saying. It's never too late to do the right thing. Catch that. So rather than go around and try to, fight with folks about what's true and what's not, and trying to debunk everything that people are saying, if you've been one of those people that have been lied on, you don't have to go and debunk anything. One thing that you always have to remember, the person that's lying on you, they know they lying. So what you trying to convince them for? They knew they were lying before they said what they said, you know? And they were determined to go ahead and put that out. So you don't have to prove anything to them. They knew the truth from the beginning. They probably knew the truth before you knew the truth. So, just keep it pushing. But a person that lies all the time is a person that has a lot to hide. Now that's a coaching moment for you. Keep that tip. Put that in the back of your mind. A person that lies all the time is lying because they have something to hide. And it's called a transfer of energy. They want to take that energy off them, so they transfer it over to somebody else. Bree, I don't have my you know what? I don't have my phone up here. I don't have my thing in the back cave. But they're transferring that over to somebody else. And not only is it deceptive, but recognize that it is a form of distraction. And it is also a defense mechanism. It is a defense mechanism. People that lie a lot, y'all ain't gonna like this. A lot of them had issues as children. hmm A lot of them had issues as children. Do we realize how many of us died from COVID? I returned to work and was in tears. Keisha, I don't know if you were on my live earlier this year, but my brother was probably one of the first ones, not the first, but one of the first ones that actually died as a result of COVID. Um, so yeah, I'm very aware. And the people on this channel, they actually, you guys were there with me. Y'all were there with me when everything was going down and we couldn't figure things out and the doctors couldn't figure things out. They didn't know what was going on, why this was going on. Why is this um 43-year-old man that is healthy, why is he having strokes all of a sudden? Why is he having heart attacks all of a sudden? Why is his body throwing these blood clots? Why is everything that we're doing not working? Why is this affecting this stuff? So yeah, if nobody else understands, I definitely understand. Um, I think I scared Lisa and Cassandra when we were coming back this time because I was sitting on the plane and I just got overwhelmed um with everything that was going on. And I had a moment on the plane, and it was something I didn't have any control over it. And what it was, I was thinking, I see everybody, doing the marching and all that stuff. And the thought had crossed my mind. I was like, God, I wish I was in a place where I could say my brother was even in jail. You know what I'm saying? And he's been to jail. He's been to prison before, but as much as I didn't want to see him in there, I would give anything at this point to know that he was in there and that he still had life in his body. You know what I'm saying? So when I tapped out to this stuff this year, and I told y'all I took a break, and even in the midst of all that, people were still going on with the shenanigans, going on with the lies. I had no idea that the stuff was even going on. And I'm going to tell you why. And let me go and look at this message real quick because I see somebody told me to go see Trial and Error's message. Oh, you did test positive. You're going to be all right. I promise you. I promise you. Like I told you the other night, my mom tested positive. Um, my nephew tested positive. My sister-in-law, now she's sick. Um, you got to take care of yourself and do what the doctors tell you to do. Go above and beyond of what the doctors tell you to do. So get those vitamins in your system so you can build your immune system up. And remember that a lot more people are living after COVID than those that are dying. That's just something to keep in mind. I know it may not be reassuring, but that's something to remember. But just for those of you that weren't around for that, when I was in the hospital every day, I stayed at the hospital. I stayed at the hospital for about a month, literally staying up there. I ate, I took my showers, I did everything up there. And the only day that I actually stayed home, that was the night that they put my brother on the ventilator, and that was the last time. That day when I talked to him, that was the last time I got to talk to him. So I understand that there's a bigger picture, and YouTube is not it. YouTube is not. It's not it. Um, and when you're going through situations that you're going through, this unnecessary drama that comes along with this is not healthy. And that's even for me. That's why I had to back away, because in the midst of me dealing with my brother's death on February the 8th, and then having my nephew that was close to my brother decide that he didn't want to live without his dad, and he killed himself at 17 years old. He shot himself. And having to deal with, because my brother had 10 kids and he was the baby boy. And I helped take care of them. So having to deal with them and them looking to Auntie for some answers, and I didn't have an answer for them. And then a couple weeks later, we lost one of our close cousins to it. So it's in the midst of all that stuff that was going on, you still had people that lacked the compassion. They wouldn't give a minute of peace. They wouldn't give a minute of, some drama free time. They had to keep the drama going. So even in the midst of all this stuff, I didn't even know I was being lied on, and I was being lied on. And I'm like, you know what? And it didn't matter to me. People were like, so and so said whatever, and I literally, I got to the point, don't tell me what they said, I don't care. And having that time away, it did something for me. And I'm telling y'all this for those of you that may feel a little fed up with this stuff. Listen, I stepped away. Okay, I stepped away, and whenever I came back, anybody, and I had already did it some, but every now and again somebody send me something, I go and look at it. When I tell you, if it's somebody that I don't jive with, you don't feel me, you done talk trash about me, like whatever. If I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. So if I don't fool with you, that means I have no business going on your channel. That means I have no business going to watch your videos to see what you got going on. That means I mean, if I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. So what I did was I deleted those people. I didn't just block them. I made sure that they don't pop up on my timeline. I made sure they don't pop up in my suggestions. They don't pop up anywhere. So if I see you, it's because I made a concerted effort or because somebody that I watched showed you on their channel. That's what I did to make sure that I didn't get caught up in all this stuff. So whenever people say, "Oh, well, so and so was talking about you," you got flowers talking about you. I don't give a rat's behind because in the grand in the grand scheme of things, I don't know you. I don't care to know you. And I mean that's all that's all it is. Anybody else, I don't have to deal with you. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with you. And that's what people need to like really get in their minds. I see people saying they're tired of it, they get sick, they're depressed and all this stuff. Take a break. And when I say take a break, unsubscribe. That's the only way that you're gonna get them, Unsubscribe and block. That block, that is your friend. Block. Over here, the block is hot. The block is hot. If I don't want to see you, I'm gonna make sure I don't see you. Believe that. Believe that. Now you can sit here and watch me all you want to, but what you won't do, you won't get me to say your name. You no, no. People got real things going on, real things in real time. So I give them that bump you, and it's not a regular bump you. It's one of those bump you and what you stand for. It's one of those. That's where I'm at. And then it's like you not messing with me, saying you don't F with me, you don't like me. Like that's one of the best decisions that you ever made for us. Like I can't help but respect you for that. And I'm saying this because again, we got all this stuff going on, people getting sick. Every day you seeing somebody talking about losing family, and we still got all this mess going on over here. And I don't know if the messy people aren't losing family or they just so caught up in this mess that it doesn't matter. And they rather just focus on this and, you know, bump everything else. But it's a sad case. It's a sad case that it's our folks and we got this small, YouTube family or whatever you want to call it. And it's just like real life. This is how a lot of families do each other. They stab each other in the back. They live with this crab pot mentality. Um, the crabs in a barrel. And I heard a young man say the other day, and oh my God, I just have to say this. He said people always talk about the crab mentality and crabs in a barrel. He said, "You want to know why the crabs jump out the barrel?" He said they were never meant to be in the barrel in the first place. They're meant to be in the water. So what you think gonna happen when you put them in the barrel? I said, well, dang, would you look at that? But it's true, right? It's true. Um, Here's the thing with COVID, y'all. Um, And y'all know that whenever this stuff like really hit, especially when this stuff happened with my brother, like me and my sister, we started doing a lot of research. And see, this was another lie. Remember, somebody told y'all that my sister was an attorney. Remember? A lie. My sister's been in the medical field, Lord, since 1992, somewhere up in there. Um, but we started doing a lot of research, and to the average person, COVID is more like having a cold. For some, it's like having a flu. Um, a lot of the symptoms, it's like more of a digestive thing. Um, but for the most part, and I'm just being honest based on what I've seen in the research that I've done. For the most part, the biggest thing, once you can break that fever, once you break that fever, that's when everything starts um, getting better. So don't, just because we're hearing all this stuff about COVID and we seeing all the things, all the stuff that's going on, don't let it put you in the place where you feel like all is lost, because it's not. It's not. Um, you just have to be more mindful. You gotta take care of yourself. You definitely have to take care of yourself. Um, and you have to take care of everybody else too. Meaning that um I had to get on my mind. The doctors say, and all honesty, and it's going to sound crazy, that we were trying to get everybody out of the house. We need to get this one out. The doctor was like, well, there's no need for you to like really stay away from them. They've already been exposed. It sounds bad, but it's true, right? So, you do the best that you can to keep the rest of your family, safe. Um, and that's pretty much all you can do. Drink a lot of fluids. Know that you're going to be tired. That's one of the main symptoms, being tired. Um, and diarrhea, to be honest. People are extremely, extremely tired. Um, and a lot of them, actually, I haven't met anybody yet that's had it and didn't have like diarrhea really bad. That was one of the things. And as far as going back to work, most places, if you still have diarrhea, even if you no longer have the fever, most places won't let you come back to work if you still have diarrhea. So, like I say, just take care of yourself. Try to remember other people. Just because you're feeling good, that don't mean, and I'm not saying you'll do it trial and error, but be mindful about infecting, shoot, other people because you're feeling um, better. You don't want to go and make other people sick. The doctor tell you you can, run to the store, do whatever, just make sure you wear your mask. But me and the doctors had a little back and forth about that because I'm like, these masks aren't like foolproof. I don't think you need to be telling people that they can just go out and do their regular day to day, but that's neither here nor there. Um, okay. She been in her room the whole time. That's good. That's good. Look, just do your time. Take it as a little break. Make sure you stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That's, oh my God, please stay hydrated. If you don't do anything else, make sure you stay hydrated. Um, because that thing will drain you dry. So stay hydrated. And if you feel like getting up, try to get out and get some sun. Get as much sun as possible. If you feel like walking, even if you don't feel like walking, you got to get up. You got to get up. You got to move. Even if you got to go sit out on the patio, sit on the porch, get some sun in your life. You definitely have to get some sun in your life. So, um, Yeah. So getting that diagnosis, it's not an end all. It just means that you have to pay more attention to what's going on. You have to be more cognizant of what you're doing and how you're taking care of yourself. I had bronchitis in March and had all symptoms of COVID except breathing issues, but that was horrible. Girly girl, a lot of people with COVID don't have breathing issues, and that's the thing. Um, Everybody's symptoms are different, and so that's why a lot of people are still going out and doing stuff because they're saying, "Hey, I feel fine. I don't have any symptoms," and they're going about their business. They're not wearing masks. Um, because what they were told to look for, they're not seeing those things. So they're thinking everything is good. So again, shoot, we have to be we have to be mindful and we have to protect ourselves. You got to protect yourself from this stuff. Um, and take it serious. And most of the people, like they'll tell you, if even if you don't test positive, if you have the symptoms, they'll tell you to go ahead and quarantine anyway. If you test positive, then they usually tell the other people in your house to go ahead and they need to self quarantine as well if they're around somebody that tested positive. So if you don't know and you think you may have had it in the past, then you can go to a doctor's office or whatever and ask them for a COVID test, but you need to ask for the antibody test, not the nose swab, because it's only going to tell you if you have it now. And one thing you got to remember with that too is even with that test, they've had false positives and they've had false negatives as well. So keep that in mind too. Always be safe. Always be safe. You're dealing with the back. Look, I done taught her up. So let me show y'all what I got so far, so y'all can see what all this movement is about. Okay. All right, so this is the top. I had to go and touch that little spot up right there. So um that's what it looks like with the other knives on. Once this dries up right here, it is not doing that color any justice. You see, I started peeling it off the bottom. I got to get the other side um, and finish sanding it down. So that's what I'm getting ready to work on right now. But feel like I got paint on my contact. Um, Try not to think of it. It's not a death sentence. It just means that you got a bacterial infection. Ugh, I get them all the time. I get them all the time. Um, and I also wonder if that has plays a part in how people's bodies respond too. Because I know for me, like I've always had sinus infections and upper respiratory infections and stuff like that. So um, I'm trying to prop this up. Hopefully it won't fall. Okay. Y'all see, I'm a country girl. I be on the floor. I gets on the ground. Here we go. But you'll be all right. You'll be all right. And the babies will be all right. At this point, a lot of us have come to the conclusion that most of the country, if they don't have it now, they have had it. They just didn't know that they had it. Um, and even the CDC has said that, the numbers don't uh, represent an accurate count because they are not able to account for the people that may have had it in February, March. Um, no, you didn't. Let me make sure I read this right. Make a mask with the peel paint with coffee. Man, listen. Uh-uh. That ain't sanitary. But somebody will do it. um, mhm. But yeah, y'all, just try to avoid the mess and stuff like that. And like I said, especially with people having so much stuff going on with their families, with themselves, with their own health, this stuff right here is not healthy. Shoot, it's not even natural. So if you need a distraction from everything, please don't let this be your distraction. Because it is definitely an unhealthy distraction. Don't let this be your distraction. Because a lot of these folks, they're just about the show. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care if your family's doing well. They don't care if you're doing well. They don't care. As long as they get that visit, that like, that view, that money, whatever the case may be, that's what a lot of people are concerned about. Anything else, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's why a lot of this stuff is going down the way that it is because some people are just keep that to myself. Just make sure you do what you do and you don't fall into the thirsty category. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be thirsty. Don't be thirsty. Don't be thirsty. You may get a little attention and have that attention for, a day or two, maybe even a week. And then what? Then you have to go find something else to do. You have to find another gimmick. You got to say something else for you to get that much needed attention. And whenever you're dealing with attention seekers, that need for attention is just as bad as that need for a drug. So the same way that people go out and seek substances, then those attention seekers, they go out and they do the same thing. Whatever they can do to get a hit, they're going to do it by any means necessary. Whatever they can do to get a hit. Whoever they have to hurt, whoever they have to come at sideways, whoever they have to lie on, whoever they have to lie to, um, they're willing to do it. There's no limit. There is no limit. So I tell you to be careful because a person like that hardly ever has real friends. They don't know how to be a friend. Deception is all that they know. Fires burn when there's added fuel, bombs explode when a match is lit. And flowers die when there's no water. Uh-huh. Hey, Sherby, how you doing? I'm telling you, whatever they got to do. If you've ever dealt with a person, a family member, friend, significant other, may have been you, I don't know, that had a substance abuse problem, you see that at times they can be very selfish. And it's not so much that like it's intentional. They tend to hurt a lot of people. And it's not that that it's intentional. It's just at that time, it's all about getting that fix. It's all about getting what they need at that time. This is the same way. It's the same way. The exact same way. Nothing changed about the game. It's still the same. They go through the same denial. Whenever it's time to change, they have to go through this process of change. They have to go through those stages of change, not wanting to acknowledge that they need to change. Um, people telling them, but they don't want to hear it. And then they get to the point where, you know what, okay, I might need to change something, but they're not ready to commit to it. So they'll tell you, okay, I'm going to stop. And they stop for a week, maybe stop for 2 weeks, and then they're back at it again because it's a habit. It's a habit, just like the substance. In order to deal with the issue, you have to address the habit. Why is it a habit? Why do you need this thing? Why is it important to you? What is the real issue? You're addicted to control. You feel like you must be in control. People must follow you. You must feel like you have power or authority over other people. Why? What is missing in your life? What has been missing in your life that you sit there and you feel like you can't breathe? You feel like you are suffocating if you don't feel like you're in a position of power. If you don't feel like people think that everything you say is correct, everything you do is right, if they don't agree with you, if they don't fight your battles for you, whatever the case may be, you play victim and you feel like people have done you wrong because they haven't fed that beast. They haven't helped you get that high that you've been looking for, that power trip. So guess what? They are now the enemy. Believe that. Again, if you've dealt with someone that has dealt with substances, then you will see that if you try to correct their behavior, you hold out on them, you hide things so that they can't get it, especially if it's that substance, then they're going to blame you for everything that goes wrong with them because you stopped them from getting what they needed. And had it not been for you getting in the way, if you would have did what you were supposed to do, then there wouldn't be a problem. But no, you got to go mess it up for everybody. Look at you sitting up here trying to do the right thing. Look at you trying to tell me how to live. You see what I'm saying? This stuff happens, y'all. Understand the power behind addictions and things of that nature. Again, I've talked about it before. An addiction is something that has control over you. It does not have to be a substance. Just saying. So, I ain't trying to show y'all my thighs and stuff now. Keeping that in mind, if you are feeding those behaviors, since people like to throw words and stuff out there, they be wordsmiths and all, that's the true definition of an enabler. So if you are watching these behaviors, you're watching these people self-destruct, you're watching them constantly do things to hurt other people, and you're not doing anything about it, you're not saying anything, you're just sitting by and watching it happen, and say, oh, well, that's just such and such, that's just what they do, then that would make you an enabler. That's what it is. People were going around calling everybody an enabler. Let's talk about what an enabler really is. That's what it is. And what the enabler does, because they don't want the person mad with them, they don't want the person going off on them, they don't want the person to curse them out or whatever, you give them whatever they are demanding, whatever that ransom is, because you're basically follow me now, you give whatever ransom they are demanding, you give them that, because basically they hijack your life, they hijack, or they attempt to hijack your happiness until they get what they want. They will make your life a living hell, call you every name in the book, act like you've never done anything for them in you or their whole life. They will tell you that everything that has happened to them is your fault. You were never there for them. See, this sounds just like a substance abuser. Nah, I ain't talking about a substance abuser right now. I'm talking about somebody that's addicted to power. I'm talking about somebody that's an attention seeker. I'm talking about somebody that, oh my goodness, same tendencies. Not a lot of difference. And of course, these people never feel like they need help. Everybody else is wrong. Everybody's picking on them. Woe is me. Dead are you. I don't know how many times they'll tell you that you're dead to them. If you don't give them the attention that they want, yeah, they'll tell you that you're dead to them a few times. But some kind of way, you end up coming back from the dead. Because, my God. Yeah. So, when I say the thirst is real, I mean the thirst is real. In the meantime, y'all don't let people suck you into their mess. You know what I'm saying? If they want to sit around and be unhappy, then let them be unhappy. Let them sit around talking about people all day, because that makes them feel better. Let them sit around comparing themselves. Well, when I did it such and such a way. You know how foolish that sounds. I'm just saying. Ugh, ugh. Everything that you do, they feel like you trying you trying to be like them. They wouldn't have did it if I wouldn't have did it. Everything they did, everything you doing, they did it better. Oh, he breathing. Oh, she breathing. Oh, I breathe better than that. I breathe better than that. Oh, they blinked. Shoot, they only blink one eye at a time. Shoot, I can make three eyes blink at one time. Oh, they skipping. Huh. If they skipping, I'ma run. Oh, they getting credit for doing this? Well, shoot. How about the time I did such and such in the so and so? Some of y'all sitting there laughing because you've seen it before. I ain't the only one. You've seen it before. And some of y'all sitting up there like the girl on Little House on the Prairie. You know, the mean one. Again, we're gonna have to get Ed to come back and put that name in the chat. Some of you sitting up there like that with your face frowned up. Cause you think I'm talking about you. I don't know who told her my business, but somebody in trouble. Somebody telling my business. Oh gosh. So people that are thirsty, we call them thirst buckets, right? So you leave those thirst buckets where they at. If they're thirsty, give them some water. Nothing like a little agua, you know. A little H2O never hurt anybody. It's good for you. Oh gosh. In the meantime, y'all let these people talk. Y'all know what your mama say. They talked about Jesus. That's what my mom always told her. Let them talk. They talked about Jesus. I was like, yeah, ma, I ain't Jesus though. If they talk about Jesus, you think they ain't gonna talk about you? Y'all done heard it before. Let these people talk, man. Let them talk. If that's what make them sleep better at night, let them talk. At the end of the day, when it comes to rallies and things of the sort, if you're out here fighting a cause or whatever, again, I say, regardless of who's doing what, if you're about that life, and you're fighting for the same purpose, then forget about who's in control of it and just go ahead and do whatever you have to do. And if you know that you can't see yourself getting along with that person, or you just can't vibe with that person, or you just don't like what they stand for, then you go on about your business. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let them do what they do. Don't get in the way. Don't try to be a distraction for them. Let them go and do what the flip it is they do. And if they do a good job, don't do like some of these other folks. If they do a good job, tell them that they did a good job. Don't go around lying on folks and trying to find stuff wrong with what they did, you know. And if you feel like they did it better than you, then Jigga, take notes. Take notes. Y'all know what I want to say. Take notes. If you feel like they did it better than you, some people won't admit it, but if you feel like they did it better than you, then take notes. So you will know what to do better the next time. You know? Yeah, I said it, Bree. Relax and take notes. Get out your feelings. Dang. That's not just get out your feelings and put in the work. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to matter who had what number of people at whatever they're having. That don't matter to nobody except the people that's talking about it. I'm one up and you. It doesn't matter. Jeez Louise. Just go and do whatever you said you came to do and go on about your business. Don't nobody need to hear the extra buffale. Just do it and go on about your business. Dang. Next thing. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, somebody ain't gonna like this. For somebody to sit around, anybody, and talk about how bad something was that somebody did, yet your crazy behind sat around all day, all weekend watching the whole thing. Somebody's not telling the truth. If you sat around watching the whole thing, then that was something that you liked. hmm If you sat around and made that your commentary, then there was something that you liked. Believe this with Doc. If I don't care for you, I for darn sure ain't watching you for hours. I ain't watching you for 2 minutes. The sound of your voice makes me sick to my stomach. Okay. If I don't fool with, I don't fool with. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to smell you. I don't want to think about you. I don't give a flip who you talking to. I don't care what you're driving. I don't give two nickels and a dime what you got going on. And I don't want to hear about what you got going on. Keep that to yourself. So for anybody that's sitting around just watching people for hours on end like that, and you claim you don't have nothing for them, you don't even have to be honest with the person. You need to be honest with yourself. Mm-mm. Somebody need a reality check somewhere. My goodness. I've seen people give play-by-play, second by second, on people that they claim to despise. So if you despise that person and you watch them like that, oh, you a stalker. Oh my. The way these folks acting, you think it was like an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend or something. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, just, oh, what hotel you at? You seen them? Did they hit the corner yet? Oh, were they talking on the phone? How was the ringtone when the phone rang? Was it a regular ringtone, like a regular Apple ringtone? Or was it a special, customized ringtone? When they sat down and they laid the phone down on the table face down. Oh, well, who was talking to them at the rally? Who did they talk to? How many pieces of chicken they ate? Oh, well, did they fix their plate or did somebody fix it for them? Oh, oh, oh. You a stalker. If you don't like somebody, leave them alone. If you don't like me, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Jesus. Can I live? And that's what I keep trying to tell folks. This stuff right here, it's like it's not even something to get mad about because these folks are crazy. And this is literally clown behavior. Like, all jokes aside, you can't take this stuff serious. You can't take these folks serious with this mess. You can't. Well, I can't. You can do what you want to do. I can't. I'm like, are you for real? Like, did you really just say that? Like, is that what you really believe? Or are you just saying something just to be? You can't take these people for real. Folks telling other people what city they can go to, what state they can go to, where they're allowed, where they're not allowed. Tell me I can't go somewhere and watch me pull up. Pull up on me. I'm just done, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all to see that this stuff, this is not serious. Somebody fighting for their life or fighting for their freedom, that's serious. And that's something that if you're able to see this video or anybody else's video, then that ain't your fight. That ain't your fight. You don't know that feeling. And to be sure, if you did, then all this pettiness wouldn't matter. You wouldn't be paying this petty stuff no attention. Saying stuff don't matter to folks. If you had any common sense or knew how life worked at all, anybody that has been locked up for an extended period of time and hasn't had any visitors, even if they only had one visitor, but you got 3, 4, 30, 40, 50, for anybody to sit there and say that that doesn't affect somebody or change their outlook on things, you are freaking delusional and you're not being honest. You're not being honest. I'm going to take this a step further. all the folks that are wanting to do these rallies and protests and things of that nature, why do you feel like everything has to be either in New York or Chicago? Rally in your own area, especially those of you who live in, big cities, you know. Get the people together in your area. It doesn't have to be Chicago. That's why I say if you want to get something together, go ahead and do it yourself. You don't have to go, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he's going to be making a guest appearance somewhere. Do it in your area. If it's about raising awareness about what's going on, do what you got to do. You don't have to wait around on these folks. Handle your biz naive. But anywho, I done did enough talking on here. There's a way to go about doing everything. If somebody does something good, don't let your ego stop you from telling them that they did something good, because at some point, you're going to do something. And you may say it doesn't matter if anybody pats you on the back or gives you any recognition. But in all honesty, we all know it feels good to have your good deeds recognized at some point. You can lie and say it doesn't matter. We all know better. So, shout out to everybody that put in that work, online, offline, any work that you're doing for justice. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about this one particular situation. Anything that you're doing to help the fight for justice right now. My sorority, we were supposed to do have a protest, and that was changed due to COVID. So we had an online protest this morning. So if you saw on Facebook or anything in social media, you saw like Deltas, a lot of Deltas putting some stuff out there, then that's what that was about. And that's something that I'm actually considering doing now. Somewhat of an online protest for justice in general. Um, how the old folks say, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and you don't have to do things the way that somebody else did it. So that's what I am thinking about, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably hear this tomorrow too. I'll wait. But if you decide to do something, just make sure you're doing stuff for the right reasons. Oh, there's always a video. I tell you, there's always a video. I'm so immune to these people on here now. If you hear it tomorrow, it will mean that you're. Y'all wait for it now. Wait for it. A virtual rally. I'm sure to be called something else. Wait for it. It is 11:16 Eastern Standard Time. 11:16 Eastern Standard Time. Wait for it. Wait. Wait for it. See it now. Y'all taking notes? Did you write that down? And it's okay, I consult with people. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing the love. But if you're doing something so that you can get some recognition, go on, sit your tail down somewhere. Find another way. Find another way. That's all I'm saying. Got dust all over the phone. Find another way. Because this story has gotten old. It was old before it started. I'm just saying. Time to play a new game now. Yoo-hoo! We need a new game. So hopefully this message reached somebody. That is pleasant. A lot of things. Have a good night. Dr. Ross in the chat. Stay safe. Girl, I'm about to. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to go get me a bath. Yeah, no. Lord, I shouldn't have said that, Lord. They're gonna be alive about that too. The fake Dr. Rogers says she's going to take a bath. Who does that? Who takes baths? Me. The fake Dr. Rogers. Right. I ain't got no neighbors. The fake Dr. Rogers went and slept with the guy that was on the lawnmower. I don't know. How do I know this? The flower told me. The fake Dr. Rogers who slept with Shabazz and Daryl and all the guys at all the jails in all the world and and the one whose husband is a truck driver and the one who, man, shut up. Are you finished? Will you please? Oh gosh. Y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better. I consulted with myself and I told myself that Dr. Rogers, excuse me, the fake Dr. Rogers. I don't know what makes her fake. It just sounds good. The fake, the fake Dr. Rogers and those other fake women. I mean, I know they're real women, but they're fake because I said so. Um, yeah. As y'all can see, I'm just clowning right now because that's what this stuff does for me. I don't get mad. I'm just sitting up here like, what? Where did you get that from? Like, Lord have mercy. Stop her. Stop him. I'm trying to leave, but you are cracking me up. I'm like, what? Y'all, please help the fake Dr. Rogers get a job at another grocery store since she's been fired from the one that she's been working at because she can't keep her hands and her mouth off the produce. Stop it! Oh my goodness. Like, wait, what? Huh? I did what? I need what now? I lost my job. Man, listen, it's about to be some smoke in this city. They didn't tell me. Please help Dr. Rogers. I'm sorry, the fake Dr. Rogers. Listen, I keep referring to her as Dr. Rogers because I know she's Dr. Rogers, but I refuse to call her Dr. Rogers. So she's fake Dr. Rogers. Memo to self. If the doctor is fake, please stop calling them doc. You sound crazy. The fake Dr. Rogers, aka Grease Face, aka, aka, aka. Nah, I'm a Delta, aka, aka, aka. Mm-mm. I don't negotiate with terrorists. This is terrorist behavior. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Hey Tanya, how you doing? I'm good. I'm in here getting paint all over the place. Um, Girl, I don't know. She probably do, child. Ain't no telling what she called me. As long as she don't call me, she all right. As long as she don't call me, she is all right. She can call me whatever she want to. Whatever she want to. I ain't say nothing about the klepto behaviors. Nothing. Dang, girl, you need to focus, child. But yeah, I understand. I thought my clients, in quotation marks, call my name a lot. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Man, they ain't got nothing on these jokers. Nothing. So when I say I had to eliminate that, listen, anything I see that looked like it's about to be a form of a plant, I'm out. Pew! Anything that looked like it got a stem, a leaf, whatever, I'm gone. Pew! Pew, pew, pew. I'm gone. Hey, I'm out. Out like a light. Right, Tanya. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I ain't want no parts. I ain't want no parts of that now. I ain't want no parts of that. I ain't want no parts. They say you can't win if you don't play. Well, I ain't gonna win and I ain't playing. I ain't playing. Mm-mm. I don't even go in my yard where the grass is because I don't want no problem. Mm-mm. No. I don't want no flowers. I'm throwing all bouquets away because I don't know if something gonna jump out. I don't know if they bugged. I don't know. I don't know. Help me. So yeah, guys, if you want to go and do something, just go and put your stuff together. If you want to figure out, what goes into doing a rally or protest, it doesn't even have to be one of those. It can just be a speaking engagement. Do something different, All you gotta do is just Google it. Just Google it. If somebody, wants my help, um, because I'm not the expert. Like I'm not the one that everybody calls, but I do have an event planning business. Um, but if you need my help with trying to get some things together, don't call me. Call the flower. I'm just Lord forgive me. But yeah, just go and Google it. Or just go and watch some of the stuff that people are doing on TV. But just know that there are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that have to be done, that a lot of people don't think about. So, if you haven't done it before, get with somebody that is familiar with it. Um, don't let somebody else control something that you're going to be responsible for. If at the end of the day you're going to be responsible for something, you need to make sure that it's done the way that you want it done. Okay, do it the way that you want it done, not the way that somebody else wants it done. It's not going to be held responsible if something happens. If you don't remember nothing else, remember that. Oh shoot. You are something special. I'm up here fooling with y'all and gluing my cabinet shut. You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh shoot, wait a minute. Um, there you go. Lord have mercy. Yippee. Let's see. I really want to play mediator, but I've learned my lesson from that. However, my moods change, and what I know is I won't let this separation go down without speaking up more. Well, Tanya, I am in the laundry room, um, painting up everything, girl. The floor, the ceiling, the washing machine, the dryer. It's not supposed to be painted, but I'm painting up everything. No, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm in the laundry room. Just trying to make it cute or whatever, you know. Trying to do this thing in a way that I don't mind being here for a while, since I'll be here for a while. Um, so shoot. I just finished painting what is now a linen closet. Um, that's what I have coined it at this point. It's a linen closet. And I put the um I put the handles on the top. I'm not gonna put them on the bottom yet. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit longer so I don't have to go and do any cleanup. But I am gonna leave this part alone for tonight. Um, whew. Now you guys know that I have to, do my outside thing. So here, I don't have that back porch. So I am going to shoot, I'm gonna make my own, right? I'm gonna make sure that I have my outdoor oasis until I can get back to my spot. So that's what you guys will see me working on next. So I'm supposed to get some supplies tomorrow. They should be here tomorrow. So I am going to be working on that tomorrow and probably this weekend. And what time is it? Hold on, what time is it? In a few minutes at 12 o'clock, it will be my baby brother's birthday. So I'll be calling him to wish him a happy birthday, thanking God that he's still here through all of this stuff. Um, I see something sincerely. I just can't open it right now. Thank you, Tanya. I will let him know. I will let him know. It's been my mom just said, "Happy birthday, nothing phases me, mom." Tell her we say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Every year is a blessing. A blessing to be in the number. If you don't get anything else out of this pandemic, Lord, remember that it has definitely made a lot of people, you know, realize what's important in life. Some people, they may not ever get it, but for the most part, oh, yes, that is definitely a blessing. Yes, yes. In the words of Dr. King, longevity has its privileges. Yes. That's why we got to take care of ourselves so we can sit there and have somebody, man, listen. That's why I'm telling you, I ain't letting no man, dog, or plant stress me out. You heard what I said? I'm trying to be here for a while. So say whatever you need to say. Say whatever you need to say, child. The doc gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. The doc gonna be all right. But if you gonna keep using my name, shoot, you need to start paying me. I'm gonna start doing like the fellas, and I'm gonna have to post my cash app. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to using my name for all types of stuff. I'm gonna have to start posting my cash app. Shoot, y'all hold on for a minute. Dog, I'm trying to get up out and cut the dryer on and everything. That's when you get no. Um, dang, I done slide this thing. I bet you money I got paint in the back of my hair. Lord have mercy. You know, we'll have a video about this. What happened with this stuff with Joy's birthday? Yeah, I didn't hear any. Oh, shoot, I didn't hear anything. I hope she enjoys her birthday. Hopefully, people will let her be. You know, just let her be great in whatever she's doing. Um, it's on Tracy's channel. Tracy, did you check out? I haven't watched them. Yeah, I have to go and check it out. I have to go and check some things out. Tracy, oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Take this earpiece because I think my buds died. Um, it's very eye opening. Okay, 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 okay. Um, since we had to do our march today, let me just throw this up for the girls one time for our online rally. Boom, boom. Let me give y'all that close up real quick. And okay, one more time. Okay, I just want y'all to get that real quick. Oh, wait a minute. All right, now that we got that out the way, um, so I am almost finished getting things done. I got a couple rooms done. But I have been a busy little beaver. So that's why I've been a little quiet because I've been trying to get some things done. Um, this is what I do to occupy my time. Oh, shoot. So I don't get caught up in the booth I live at all. I don't see how anyone can be cool with this man. But he's just um Shoot. Enablers. Mmm. Now, which one was talking about enablers now? What do I need to go check out? Oh, true story. True. Who said that, Sherby? Who was speaking on that? Okay, I gotta check that out, Tanya. Let me show y'all something. Y'all overlooked my jump. Let me show y'all something I just ran up on today. Check this out. Check this out. Have y'all seen this before? I don't even eat donuts like that, but when I saw that, man, listen. So, yeah. I said, woo woo. See if this gonna sit out. Y'all see all these boxes and stuff in the background. I'm trying to get everything. Then the devil, you can never eat one. Man, they already got me. They already got me. I ate a couple on the way from Wally World. It was Truth Media that did the birthday celebration. Okay. Okay. But yeah, y'all, this is a long video. So I'm gonna probably go back and I'm gonna cut the video up. Y'all know I'm probably edit the video. People be getting mad about that too. Y'all saw she edited the video. I'll probably edit the video so that it will be shorter so people won't have to come and watch this long video. And I keep the things that are relevant or that I feel are important, and the rest of it, it will go wherever it goes. The important thing is when you see people that they're like panhandlers. You see what I'm saying? They're panhandlers for attention. Some people ask for coins, others ask for attention. So when you see these attention panhandlers, recognize it for what it is, and keep it pushing. See every bit of this. Keep it pushing. Because once you give so much attention, people start expecting it. They feel entitled. And no one is entitled to your time. No one is entitled. Attention panhandlers. That's right. That's right. They no longer sit up with signs saying, I'm hungry. Feed me. Well, no, they still have the same signs. They say the same thing. I'm hungry, feed me. Yeah, they say the same thing. They've been around for a while. It's old and don't nobody care. They want it to be about them. Kristen, true story. True story. No truer story has ever been told. No truer story has ever been told. So, at some point, maybe something will get them to the point where they don't feel like they have to panhandle anymore, and they feel fulfilled enough in their lives that they see that they don't have to do negative stuff to get attention. Um, they tell me you catch more flies with honey. You know, that's what they say. You catch more flies with honey. That's what the folks tell me. More flies, more flies, more flies. Um, so maybe something will work out somewhere. Maybe. Latrice, that's some old country mess right there. I thought I was country. Oh my God. That watermelon will get them now. I promise it will. I promise it will. Oh my God, that is too funny, but it's true. Oh Lord. I promise. You can't get rid of them jokers. Where's my arm? Oh, that is too funny.
Home and armed.
Okay, okay. Y'all walk with me. Now I'm going to show y'all one more thing. Because I put my little stuff together and I mean to do befores. And I hardly ever do it before because I just go ahead and just start working. So I want to show y'all something. Whew. Where is the light coming from? Let me tell you, those paint fumes will get you right. You hear me? Oh my God. They will get you right. All right, so one of the other things that I will be working on is this closet, okay? And I'm not gonna apologize for what I'm about to show y'all, because when I finish, then you'll see what the truth is. But I want y'all to see the before, and I need you to brace yourself, okay? Oh my. Y'all gonna talk about me anyway, so do we? I don't know about this. Okay. So, I am not messy like this. I promise. I literally been taking shoes out. But I already started putting a little system in. So, y'all see my little staple gun, nail gun down there. So I already started putting a little system in. So, There'll be something else up here. Uh, see the shoe thing down here. Um, I'm going to be putting some more rails in so you guys see. Lord have mercy. This one right here. So that will go over on this side because I don't have anywhere to put pants. Um, put a y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not the junkie for real. I put a shelving system over here, so got 3 shelves over there. Um, so I got to put um 2 more down on this end. God, that's messy. Um, and I have a couple more shoe racks put up. Anyway, this is the stuff that I like doing. So I'll let you guys um see the finished product whenever it is done. But as you can see, yeah, I'm a shoe person. It is what it is. Don't judge me. But whenever this is finished, hold up. Whenever this is finished, I will let you guys see. Since some of you like the seeing the renos and stuff like that, I will definitely let you guys see um what the end result looks like. Gosh. Whenever I finish that. So, um, this is how I pass my time away so that I don't have to get all caught up in the foolishness of it all. And you know, allow myself to be great and not get caught up in the rigmarole. So, um, therapy is needed. What? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my gluteus maximus on off here so I can get this paint off me. Get these cabinets finished up. I only have actually next week could be my last week not being in the office, so I actually have to be back back in the office on the 2nd. Um, so sorry, well, it won't matter because I just come late, but yeah. So all those daytime lives and all that stuff, duty calls. So I will further separate myself from the buffale, and I hope you guys are able to do the same. One second. I hope you guys are able to do the same. I will, Tanya. Thank you. I'll check them out. While I'm taking my bath, I will check them out. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Y'all are appreciated too. Like in real life. Cause what a lot of people don't tell y'all, you may be feeling a little down and you get on here and you got your folks, they're on the page and they're motivating you just as much as they feel that you are motivating them. Don't let nobody fool you. So I appreciate y'all, like for real, for real. Um, couldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you. This actually um helped me get through some of the stuff that was, going on this year. Because when I tell you this has been a hell of a year, this has been a hellicious year. So Thank y'all for helping me get through that. All the prayers and all that stuff. I greatly appreciate it in real life. So, Lord have mercy. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Appreciate you guys. For real, for real. Um, Again, don't let anybody sway you from doing something that you want to do. If you got something that you want to go out there and work on, make some noise, go handle your business. Don't let anybody dictate how you do stuff. You don't need um, somebody telling you how to do it. You don't need a middleman. Go ahead and get your stuff done yourself. You know what I'm saying? You do it yourself, then you know it's done right. So, everybody that has stuff coming up in the future, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Everybody that has something coming up in the future, I wish you the best. And I hope that everything is done with the best intentions. If there's any malicious intent behind it, if there's any selfishness behind it, throw that mess out the window so that things could go the way that they're supposed to go. That's real talk. So, as long as my folks can get together, and I say my folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. As long as my folks can get together and do something on a positive note, listen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So handle your business. Handle your business. You won't hear this sister right here talking no trash about what somebody got going on. Handle your business. Latrice, I was like, what kind of Spanish is that? Like, hold up. Hold up, hold up. What kind of Spanish was that? I was gonna read it. Hold up. Wait a minute. No. Oh Lord, you snatched that thing so fast. You snatched it so fast I couldn't get it. Oh my God. Young Jet Fly, hey, you snatched that thing up so fast I couldn't get it. That's how I be doing my comments. I'm like, oh shoot, that ain't right. Oh my God, I was like, wait a minute, what's that acronym for? Wait a minute. You done messed up my whole thing. I was trying to get off here. Hold up. My thumb got paralyzed. Oh my God. Y'all. Oh God. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off here. Like for real, for real. I'll be messing with y'all and then I'll be on here too late. Okay. Your word holds truth. That's what separates you from the junk. You are so far from to be a second. Oh, thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Um, you sitting up here and you having conversations with people on a text message, right? Don't ever text two people at the same time. Facts. That's law. Remember that. So let's talk about an awkward moment real quick. You got the text coming in, you know, you talking to Bay. Okay. Latrice, I got to. You know, and they send little messages or whatever, you know. Then your coworker texts you, right? Okay, we got a program today. What time you want to start? What time you gonna get the people in? Whatever, whatever. You got your program going on. So your coworker texting you at 7 something in the morning. Well, that's Baytime 7 something in the morning, right? I don't know why I got to do the text thumbs. Look, I don't even, those are text thumbs. Mm, 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 mm. Text. Okay. So, oh my God. You got, go ahead, you got it going. You got it going. And babe, oh man, I miss you already. I can't wait to see you. And you got a text back, babe, I miss you too. I can't wait to see you. Send, and your coworker sends back a bunch of question marks. You can't take it back, right? You can't take it back. Now here goes this awkward moment. You know what I'm saying? Here goes the awkward moment. Queen Lovey, this is a Walmart dress, child. This is a Walmart dress, 9.96 or 9.94. Um, so now you got to have this awkward moment working with your coworker, and your coworker's married. So you don't know if they wife be checking the phone like that or not. So now you got to send another text. You got to send a rebuttal to the first text just in case his wife checking his phone. Cause you want to make sure you don't have no problem. Yo, let me tell you. It just made me think of Latrice. Look, that text one for you. Delete that text. It's too late to apologize. Oh my God. I did that going to work one morning. Let me tell you. Oh my God. But the sad part was, the sad part was, dude was excited. I'm like, dude, that ain't for you. No, no. No, sir. No, sir. No, no, ma'am. No, Sam. No, ham. No, 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 no. That's what that made me think of because I caught it. Like right when I hit the send button, I caught it. But it's like I couldn't stop my finger from pressing that send button. Like it was inevitable. I couldn't stop it. Like, no, I couldn't stop it. Right when I pressed send, I realized it went to the wrong number. Listen, I don't get embarrassed easy, but you talking about shame because when I got to work, because I clown a lot. So when I got to work, yo, okay, they got me in the front lobby. They ain't even let me get my equipment. They got me in the front lobby. Oh, Doc, it's like that now? It's like that now? Oh, they got me. Okay, from that point on, don't send me no text at 7 something in the morning. That's the first thing. Second thing, I'm gonna have to be like the guys for a minute, and y'all gonna have to sign an NDA if you text me. That thing was funny, y'all. But I tried to draw that thing back so fast, and you know you can't pull a text back. You can't pull that text back. That's done. Like, that's done, son. That's done. Oh, Lord. So when I saw the comment disappear, I was like, wait a minute. Wait. It said, Mo. I don't know, look, trees. It said, Mo. Oh, God. I'm going to have to find an acronym. I got to find some words to put in there. We're going to use that. But I'm going to get off here for real this time. Oh, Lord. I did that in the chat one time. I was texting a friend. I'm watching the chat from the bushes. And I was sending her a text saying something about the live. But, oh. Let me fill it in for you. Nothing phases me. Good night. Good night. Good night. Cooking a big meal and cleaning up as you go. Well, shoot, you should have sent us a plate then. You cooking a big meal. See how you do? That's how you feel? That's how you really feel? See what I'm saying? See? I'm going to fill in the words for Latrice for a minute. Listen. This my text. This my live. You did it on my live. Look at her. Sitting up there acting like she knows something.
She thinks she know it all with all that weave in her head. Send. She didn't respond back to my text. Let me text that girl back. Let me text that girl back. Why you ain't text me back? Did you get my comment? I ain't getting nothing from you. You didn't text me. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at my phone. Look, I text you at. Wait a minute. What I text at? I know I just text you. Next thing you know, here come the live. Wait a minute. Is that Latrice? Right, they hacked my account. And I'm gonna be the mean one. Let's blow up what Latrice put in the chat. Let's blow up what she put in the chat. Mine. No, don't block her. Don't block her. Let's put what she put in the chat. Oh. Yo. Somebody sent me something. I won't say what social media thing. It was in one of the inboxes. That's all I'm gonna say. And they were like, are you going to the such and such? Are you going to the party? And I said, what party? The party that they having at such and such. I didn't respond back, right? I didn't respond back. Did you see my? They know I saw it. It showed a little thing on the side that said I read it. I ain't respond back, right? Here they go. So are you going? Going where? To the party. I said, before I could respond back, the person that was throwing the party hit me up and they said, are you coming to my party? So I go back to the other person and I go to respond, no, I ain't going on fool with them people. So yeah, that went to the person that invited me to the party that just said, are you coming to my party? Yeah. So yeah, my phone was hacked. Somebody hacked my account, darn it. Oh, Latrice, I did it now. I did that. I did that. I did. Bro, that wasn't for you. No, 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 that wasn't for you. And that was the honest to God truth. It wasn't. It wasn't. But you talking about funny. It's too late. You can't pull it back. It's too late. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm getting off here for real. I'm getting off here for real. The moral of the story is whenever you're using social media or text messages, don't try to multitask, okay? It is not your friend. I got called out on that channel. Next, my accounts got hacked. Y'all know who did. Wait a minute. I heard him leave that comment, but looking to see if anyone was gonna say it. Hey, Latrice, and nothing phased me. Listen, when I tell you these folks be on it, doggone it, don't think you gonna skate past hearing that like you ain't just say or do what you just said or did. You hear me? They are on it. They are on it. I know a lot of times, like, I'm trying to read a comment and I'm like, wait a minute. Or I see the comments and everybody else was responding to something and I don't know what they were responding to because it was gone in 0.2 seconds. You hear me? 2.2 seconds, it's gone. Because they own it. Now, I don't know if the person that wrote it took it off or if the moderators took it off. But 0.2 seconds, shoot, 0.02 seconds, gone. That's it. That's a wrap. It's gone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Right time. What they say? What they say? What they say? You know you got that little button where you can go back and you can read what the person said. Yeah, I be reading the comments. I be reading the comments. Because I need to know what you just backed away from. I be reading the comments. I need to know what you just hit reverse on. You know what I'm saying? What you just say? Okay, that's all right. You just misspelled. Okay, we'll let that one go. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. For real this time. I'm going to get off here. And see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's sad. That's why I be that nothing phase me. Say she don't be. She bees in the bushes. You hear what I'm saying? That's when you in there. That's why I bees in the bushes. Be scared to say anything. They screenshot. Yes. 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 This is the screenshot generation. All right, Ed, have a good night. I'm trying to go too. I promise I am. This is screenshot and the recording time right here. That generation. Okay? Don't say nothing on the phone if you don't want to hear it on YouTube. Okay? Don't say nothing on the phone if you don't want to hear it on YouTube. And don't text nobody if you don't want to see it on YouTube. Don't breathe if you don't want to see it on YouTube. Because it's real in these streets. Whatever folks think will get them some views, they own it, doggone it. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. And you sitting up there like, where in the world? Huh? You recorded that? Oh my God. Screenshot your comments and make a whole, man, listen. Yeah. Yeah. And I made you YouTube famous. All right, nothing phased me. They done made you YouTube famous. See, Ed, you supposed to be gone too. I'm tired of receipts. I don't want no more receipts. Listen, I'm gone. For real. This time. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all for spending some time with me while I got that devilish closet painted in that laundry room. It's gonna be cute or whatever though. But thank y'all for hanging out with me while I was getting that done. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. The next time you see this video, it's probably gonna be like 30 minutes. Down from 199 minutes. So good night, Latrice. No texting while texting, okay? Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye.